Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're getting back to Stranger Things Season 4. This is Episode 7. I am very excited with where we are headed here in the series because, as you may have known, I binged before Season 4 came out, watched all that, so I've seen everything one time before. You guys know the drill. I've said it 100 times, but there's so many things I don't remember. However, the old memory's starting to come back a little bit.
1,000 times you said
excited.
it before. So excited, yes. I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to see this episode, see what all goes down before we take our mini break before 8 and 9, so let's get to it.
We're about to come on to big episode 7 before the break and some inside bad medicine, inside info. The crew. No.
Okay.
So we just the crew. We just hopped in the truck, took a trip to a local gas station to grab some grub here. Real quick.
You would say we took a quick trip.
A quick trip to Quick Trip, a big chain here, and Kate
We
Bush
walk in the door.
We walk in the door right before coming to the studio to record Stranger Things. We walk in the door, and Kate Bush is playing on the radio. Quite creepy.
Always listening. So let's go! Someone get Steve out! Oh, they are just gnawing at his midsection.
Oh,
Yeah!
Hey there.
boom.
Oh!
Oh, that's the flashlight. I'm like, what does she have in her hand that's burning?
It looked like, I was like, she brought a torch? Oh, he broke it. Oh! I was unaware that Steve was a biter. Just bring it, whap!
Yeah.
Send it to hell. That's the answer, love.
Yeah, there we go. Give it the old Hulk to Loki treatment. Puny bat.
Impaled it.
Ah!
Oh, finish him.
Only took about a pound of flesh.
Steve got his kicked again. What a surprise.
Do you guys think these bats have like rabies?
What?
It's just that rabies are like my #1 greatest fear.
It's like an 80s fear. Quicksand.
Already like dead.
And there's more.
Run.
There's not that many.
Yeah.
We can take them. Right?
Woods, come on. Great. More running.
Well, at least she's not in those heels again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Interesting.
man.
All right. Well, as predicted, they would come and save him at the end. At the end of last episode. David Harper, glad to see he's in this one.
Glad to see he's in this one. Got 3 episodes left. Well, glad to see
he
that.
made it. Glad to see he made it in the cast.
We got an hour and 40 minutes, basically as long as the movie.
They're not going to show him at any point.
At some
Oh,
point.
we got to see how.
And there won't
How
be
their
any
plan goes.
conclusion. Spoiler alert, there'll be no conclusion after the end of this movie.
Oh, wait, please, wait. Please,
I got kids.
just don't kill her. Promise me you won't kill her.
Please tell her the wrong place, like Lucas.
All because you assured me this would work, that this was the only way. But I don't see any progress out there, Martin. You know what I see? I see a frightened, traumatized little girl. Good for us.
Time for a different approach.
Maybe.
It's weird hearing him called Martin.
You chose to trust me once. I'm asking you to trust me again. Journey with me into the past one last time. Stop hiding, 11.
One last ride.
One last ride, then it's Tahiti. All right, Owens, you got some words of encouragement for her? What tape is he going to play now? Oh, or not. Oh, okay. First, I thought he was going to observe.
They did the double fake out on the answer.
What have you done?
Is he going to play the one from that day? Again, folks, I don't recall. I'll just say it right now.
You wanted progress. I'm giving it to you.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Pa Wheeler's not going to be happy.
We're gonna take a little swim. Little night swim.
And Nancy, was she with you at this night swim? No.
Yes. She was there. Then she left.
Erica just sitting back there like, I could easily do that.
Have you had any contact with Eddie?
That psycho freak killer? God, no. Nope.
No, we have.
The
whole couch is on fire.
Erica!
Just the facts. Are you lying to these police?
What is
And with a little jail time, maybe that'll loosen their lips.
Okay.
You want to send our kids to jail?
We need to take this.
You're sending our kids to jail. Oh, he finally snapped.
Yeah.
You first.
Wait, what? Why me?
Follow me.
I'm not even in the Hellfire Club.
Do I need to cuff you?
Oh my God, this guy.
This is never good. They didn't have time to corroborate their stories.
And then there's this, which is way worse.
Oh, this is where they need Harbour as their police chief.
Hopper.
Well, it's Harbour is his real name. At least I'm not
Rubbing off on him.
At least I'm not combining them. Harper, like other people would say. It's a thing about those creatures. No sense of direction.
No, you're not. You're losing blood. Come on, sit.
Oh.
Ugh.
I kind of want to punch you.
Sense of humor still intact. It's a good sign. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, just do it.
Oh, the squelching sound.
Okay, we're going to have to snug this up.
Surprise, Quinn.
We have no time for romance.
Surprise, Oak hasn't talked about his little chest rug.
I'm pretty locked in right now.
It hasn't stopped you before.
This is true.
But everything from our world is still here, right? Except people, obviously.
As far as I understand it, yeah.
So theoretically, we could go to the police station and steal guns and grenades.
Oof.
Nancy Wheeler have guns, plural, in your bedroom?
Full of surprises, isn't she?
A Russian Makarov and a revolver.
Yeah, you almost shot me with that one.
You almost deserved it.
Oh, pff.
Time to move.
Yeah, so guns seem like a pretty good idea to me.
Yeah, me too.
So what are we waiting for?
Oh.
Oh, Steve just rocking the cut-off denim.
Well, it's for his modesty.
Yeah, the Eddie Munson look was very popular at the Comic-Cons for a while.
Triple H made it popular, too.
Over the top of a leather jacket.
Denim over leather.
Even if we somehow kill this beast, we still must escape. We fail there, I don't think they will be so kind as to throw us back in the cell. They will shoot us on sight.
We die as monster slayers.
Yeah.
I bet Mikhail will be proud of his pops at least.
Mikhail? No, I can't do nothing right with him anymore, it seems. He will say, Papa, I bet they brought the medic.
Still.
You worry. To worry for our sons and daughters. That is natural, isn't it?
Yeah. Nothing about what Ellis had to deal with is natural.
Got that right.
All I know is that thing shouldn't be here, it shouldn't be alive. Because it is, it means this still isn't over. I thought I was put here to pay for what I've done. But I might have been put here for some other reason.
Yep, to help everybody.
Well, maybe I should give that prayer thing a try. If we want to get out of here, we want to get back to Ellen, Mikhail, you and me. We're going to need a miracle.
Oh, here we go. Miracle incoming.
I like the sound design on the
Yeah.
flashlight.
Oh, he went quick with it.
Yeah, hello.
Oh, he shaved the beard.
Yep.
Jedynie połączy bacznie posyłka. Deficytnie embark z Ameryki.
Yeah, he's got the glasses. Worked like a charm, answer.
Never, no doubt in my mind. Never had a doubt.
Oh, what's Brenner gonna do?
Today's lesson is going to be about rules. For some of you, this may seem redundant. For others, it appears a refresher is required. 11, please step forward.
She's the only one in her gown.
Oh boy.
Who's going to tell me what happened?
She must have fallen.
Usually the one that speaks up first is the guilty party.
And their grins on the end.
11, you may step back. Number 2, please step forward.
Collar him.
Collar him?
Then why did you attack 11?
Did she tell you that?
Are you asking the questions or am I?
Oh.
Did you attack 11?
If she told you that, then she's lying.
She didn't tell me anything, but you just did.
She's lying!
Oh.
Should we try again?
Oh, shit.
It was an accident.
He knows that's a lie.
Yep. Oh.
Holy
Jeez.
shit.
Brenner's cranking that thing.
Wow.
I mean, that was a real Aussie move you pulled back there.
Hitting the bat.
Yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne? Black Sabbath? You bit a bat's head off? You know? No. Henderson told me you were a badass. Insisted on the matter. In fact.
Wait, Henderson said that?
Oh, yeah. Shit. Kid worships you, dude. Like, you have no idea. It's kind of annoying.
Well,
still super jealous as hell by this. Great. Which is why I would never have jumped in that lake to save your ass. Not under any normal circumstances.
Oh, shit. Where are the other two? We're strapping in hands.
The only reason I came in here was because those ladies came in straight after you. Now, I was too ashamed to be the one who stayed behind. But Wheeler, right there, she didn't waste a second. I don't know what happened between you two. If I were you, I would get her back. Because that was as unambiguous a sign of true love as these cynical eyes have ever seen.
Killing the dialogue here.
I like the one-on-ones we're getting with the different characters.
Anything? Nothing. You don't think they went through? Through Watergate? Without us? Without a plan? Without weapons?
Yep.
Well,
Well,
they didn't have a choice.
That was the reason why we were there, but these stupid cops grabbed us and didn't tell anyone about this. That's including Mom and Dad. Especially Tina. I smother you in your sleep. He's making a powerful psychic connection with his victims. A connection powerful enough to rip a hole in the fabric of time and space. He's opening more gates. Bingo.
Copy. We're still at the Wheeler house.
Oh, Dustin, MVP.
A 5-star general with the power to open gates. Holy shit.
Holy shit, that was incomprehensible. You lost me at Mothergate. Please be kind. Rewind.
uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh.
Ah, God, they're there.
Yes.
In the upside down.
Upside down world.
I don't understand.
Maybe you left them somewhere else.
There's a 6-year-old in the house. I know where I keep my guns. And also, I threw these away years ago.
Jesus, how many of these did you make?
You said he wanted to help.
Oh, studying.
You're not supposed to be here. I gave you to Cousin Joanna 2 years ago.
2 years.
Oh. 3 years prior.
Dustin?
Dustin!
All right, either this kid can't hear us or he's being a total douchebag.
Will found a way.
What?
Will, he found a way to speak to Joyce through the lights.
Oh, the switch. Try the switch.
It's not working.
Guys, you seeing this?
Oh boy.
And the little particles. Ugh.
To open a tear in
Oh,
time and
oh.
space, just like the Mother Gate.
Whoa.
But a gate nonetheless.
All right. Hopefully that sends a message.
Does anyone know Morse code?
No.
Wait, does SOS count? Is that good?
So our working theory is that Vecna makes remote contact from his...
Erica sees it.
Are you even listening to me?
Yeah, I'm listening. It's just, you said he followed Vecna through lights, right?
Yeah, why?
Because I think he's here.
It's working.
Come on, Dustin. You know Morse code.
Hey, remember when I said they wouldn't be stupid enough to go through Watergate?
There we go.
Yeah,
I think they did.
I overestimated them.
Oh, the jumping around. It's like I want to stay on one story. And
Do you,
see
though?
it through? I know.
Do you, though? Do you?
I am not playing, I am practicing. And will you please stop trying to talk to me and stay in character? Remember, you are frightened.
Work with me, Winona.
Frightened, scared.
Okay, all right, yes.
Did he pick this piece back up, right?
Измайлов.
Hey!
Silence, American scum! Enough from you, enough! Висящим на тебе, не ходите, растянутым до упора, и птицы ему глаза клюют. Ну что, я прав?
Я как-то слышал истории про Юрия Измайлова.
Oh, boy.
Не тот?
Нет, у того Юрия. У него одного винтика не хватает. У тебя большая нехватка.
Ah, God with her.
That Russian sense of humor
Russian
gets us
sense.
every time.
Я бы сказал, ну, это тебе испортит удовольствие. Ждите гудка.
They are building this up.
Я бы желал вам удачи, но это не поможет.
Now.
Come on!
Now we're doing Plinko.
Come on! I mean, I want to know what's going on with L2, but pump the brakes.
They're doing too good of a job.
What are you gonna do? You think she wanted to do that? It's Tu's fault, not yours. Oh shit.
Are you open for something a little more challenging?
Come on. Ah, chess.
Oh, checkers.
Someone gonna do the Queen's Gambit?
They don't even realize it, but he is moving them like pieces on this board here, driving them to do exactly what he wants, which is...
Whoops.
I saw all this happening. That's why I wanted to help you, but I only made things worse.
Helping me made Papa hurt you.
Just giving them the business in there.
Why do you still help?
Because I believe in you. It is time you are free from this hell.
Just playing the light bright.
Sorry. For your understanding.
Some Skittles.
I'm moving it, but we're gonna unplug it. Stand by. Yank it. Okay, try it now.
A?
H
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. That worked. Hi.
Right.
Hi.
Hey, they're stuck in the upside down. You can't get back through Watergate?
How's Watergate?
Because it's in water and it's a gate.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh.
Duh. I mean, it makes sense, right? Guarded.
There's a gate at every murder site.
Does anybody understand what he's talking about?
No idea.
Every place that someone was murdered.
How many times do I have to be right on the money before you guys can trust me?
Jesus Christ, this kid's got to get his ego checked.
His tone, right? Pretty much all she told us. She stuck to her guns.
Honestly, shouldn't have gone with her first. She's like, kind of mean. One of these little brats is gonna squeal. I just know.
This guy.
God.
Where are they?
Upstairs, moping.
Oh, little pigs. Oh, little pig.
Little pig, let me in.
Let Officer Callahan in.
Good way to build trust between young people and law enforcement.
Laters, Gators.
No, get back here. Don't do it.
I guess
gonna-
it's just a minor misdemeanor.
Well, all dads in the 80s had bad knees. They couldn't run.
That's true. Softball injuries.
My dad's was a football injury. Yeah, my dad had a bad knee.
My dad was just uncoordinated.
Football injury for old Pa Bay.
Oh,
Hey, look at
love
that. Good thing there's no vines in the roads.
Oh.
It's a very astute observation there, Answer.
Well,
Would have made.
there's vines everywhere else but on the road. Go green. Has inside track.
Yeah, not a fair race at all.
No.
Well, maybe the green started off earlier, further up.
Further back.
Further back, yeah.
Or excuse me, further back for green, yes.
That's your favorite, isn't it?
Oh, the magic 8-ball.
How are you feeling today?
Okay.
Are you up for some more lessons?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we saw that before.
Aha, you're awfully perceptive there, my friend.
Very astute of you.
She says she's still dizzy. Lights are hurting her.
Hurting who?
Oh, snap.
Making a run with that key card.
Wow.
Like that transition.
Follow me.
They get you?
Get you?
It just feels very, no, it didn't get me. It felt very Nightmare on Elm Street down in the boiler room with the blue lighting. And all of a sudden he's behind you.
This will lead you out beyond the lab fence to the woods.
To Benny's.
You are too big.
I know. This is where we part.
I'm not going with you, 11.
What if I make it go away? You help me, I help you.
I'd say that'd be great.
Sounds like a bargain.
Scratch my back, I scratch yours.
All right, here we go. Back to this now. All right, here we go.
Spokojno. Держаться рядом. Все делать по плану.
They could use Russell Crowe here. Whatever comes through that door, stay together.
Time informations! Hold!
Axe, spear.
А вот это мне больше всего нравится. Когда они думают, что еще есть надежда.
Oh, this music.
Oh. It's front and center.
Что вы оттуда не вышли? Не отступать! Не отступать!
Whatever comes out of that course, stay together. Stay together. Very gladiator-ish.
Что этот американец сделает?
Не знаю.
Так узнай!
Yeah, he's still got it.
I would go to the side of the doors and let it come out and then sneak it.
Give it the old backstab. Of course.
It was a шутка. Это не шутка. You just сказал. The Americans are very tricky.
Come on.
Because your friend is already dead. Come on. Come on.
Murray, grab his lighter and throw it to him. Give him another one.
Next scene.
All
right. Oh, right for the head. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Эту дверь только тараном открой. Дай ему поесть.
Oh. Battering ram, huh? We are losing red shirts fast.
По совести я не могу. И не буду.
I gotta hand it to you, commies. You're committed.
Whoa.
Oh,
Murray just doing work.
Oh.
A lot of buttons here. I can't see. I need my glasses. Give me a second. Me. Bye.
I was gonna say it's about to be out.
We have no idea what these buttons do. You can't just press away like that.
Oh, do we just turn off the power?
Just relax. Come on.
Oh, right on time. Oh, nearly.
Stab him! Stab him in the face! Oh, there we go.
There you go, Hopper.
Oh, you got yourself one pissed off Demogorgon now.
I thought we had you, America, but out of one prison into another.
Ah! Oh. Tender emotional music. What could it be on the other side of the door?
There we go.
Murray times 2 back there.
Yeah. Murray and fake Murray. Oh, the reunion we've been waiting for. A little bit of a smile out of Hopper. Okay, now back to
the bike riders.
Now we gotta solve this one.
It's gotta be a Guinness World Record. Most miles traveled interdimensionally.
Stuck in my throat.
There it is.
This is where Chrissy died. Like, right where she died.
I think there's something in there.
What the hell is that?
It's gonna be one of the kids. It's gonna be like Dustin or Erica. Here's Johnny.
There we go.
Holy shit, this is trippy.
Bada bada boom. Oh, that's the end of the episode. No.
Well, that's it.
Pretty sure it was like 140 something.
Yeah, it was.
You can't hurt me more than they already have.
Oh boy. I'd assume. Well, I'm not gonna assume anything. Taking that out, it's gonna be close to, I think, an artery or something.
Yep. Oh, it's.
Oh, Johnson hasn't moved in a while. This is just
hanging out in the basement.
He's hanging out in the basement doing nothing.
You knew something so small could cause so much trouble.
I don't like the look on this guy.
Thank you.
He's number one?
Oh, better get moving.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh, shit.
Boy.
You don't have to be afraid of them, 11. Not anymore.
It's the music.
Take them.
All right, Miller.
Boom! I am the one. Oh!
Come.
So that's why then he goes, what did you do?
How did you?
Like I said, we're alike. You and I.
He called it answer.
So what that was to stop me from doing all the mayhem that I've been doing.
Anything ringing for you now, or starting to come back?
Lots now.
Okay.
Yeah. I've just been having to be
there we go.
quiet here.
Oh, that looks like a nice bed.
Those stains are,
Yep. Booze. Just say
I don't know
booze.
what those stains are.
I say just booze.
And if my theory is correct, abracadabra.
Holy shit.
All right, pull on it. Steam holds.
Now you just got to do pull-ups like in gym class.
Yep, that's it.
This is the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen some crazy shit.
Yeah, you were in a lab last few years.
The trick is to use your legs.
So yeah, once you get to right here, then it's
switcheroo.
God, I feel like at my age, I would still hurt.
This mattress isn't too soft.
Easy.
Yeah, what if you over?
Was fun. Shit.
See you on the other side.
On the other side.
See you on the other side.
I love that Steve's got the Dio vest on.
Holy diver.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Why the hell didn't it work for Nancy?
She's in the pool.
No!
Nancy. Hey. Hey! Stay with me.
Oh.
Nancy, wake up! Wake up, Nancy!
Vecna.
Turns out I didn't remember everything.
Well, remember PTSD and everything? And
Or have you already forgotten? When I kill someone, I never forget.
I was like, what's going on?
You know what? That's a nod to, right?
With the pool filling up? Nightmare on Elm Street, right? With all the blood? Yeah. No. Ooh. So now, you know.
oh, shit.
I asked you to wait.
Oh, boy.
I know what it's like to be different, to be alone in this world.
God, this is intense.
Oh, the clock ticking.
Yeah.
How was old, blind, dumb Victor? Did he miss me? I've been meaning to check back in, but I've been busy.
Oh.
Poor Fred.
My surprise, our new home provided a discovery and a newfound sense of purpose. Found a nest of black widows living inside of that.
Oof.
Oh, gross.
A cruel, oppressive world dictated by made-up rules. Seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, years, decades, each life a faded, lesser copy of the one before. Wake up, eat, work, sleep, reproduce, and die.
Oh, he's crushing this.
I could restore balance to a broken world, a predator, but for good.
Oh.
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 They had done things, 11, such awful things. I showed them who they really were.
Oh.
Even though it wasn't I who was broken, it was them. And so she left me with no choice. No choice but to act, to break free.
Oh.
Oh.
He was arrested, blamed for the death of my sister and mother, just as I had planned. But I was far from free. I woke up from my coma only to find myself placed in the care of a doctor, the very doctor I had hoped to escape, Dr. Martin Brenner.
There he is.
The truth is, he did not just want to study me. He wanted more. He wanted to control. When Papa finally realized he could not.
It's so wild, Nancy's getting to see all this too.
You tricked me.
Tricked you? No, I saved you. You are a prisoner here, just like me. To your papa, you are nothing more than an animal, a monster, a lab rat to be tamed. But the truth, 11, the truth is just the opposite.
I mean, his monologue is incredible here.
We could reshape the world, remake it however we see fit. Join me.
Join me.
No.
Oh! I mean, a villain straight out of Central Casting.
Oh, look at her. She's got that Terminator.
He found his strength in a memory from his past. Something that made him sad.
And angry.
You maybe have a memory like that?
Got a few of them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, bounced her head off the ground.
It wasn't supposed to end like this.
Oh! Oh! Oh, shit.
It's not working. I mean, it's not working for him.
Oh.
Gosh, the fake outs on here.
Holy shit. Oh.
Yeah.
One is Vecna. Vecna is one.
Oh, dude, it was.
Okay. Well.
Oh, that was like the longest reveal in the history of cinema. Just waiting like 40 minutes. Oh, gosh. Answer.
How you doing over there, Quinn?
Yeah, just for starters, real quick, I did not remember the whole thing with Nancy. I thought she went through and everything was fine. So that is a huge piece that I did not remember about Nancy having her visions. But yeah, this was and here's the inside baseball. When one showed up on screen for the first time, like, I don't know if you folks can see it in my expression. I tried to hide it because I was like, oh shit, that's Vecna. Shit, that's Vecna. Like, it took everything I had. So again, that was fun. Answer. Take it away, man.
I think IMDb had him listed as Vecna. We told Answer a few episodes ago, like, hey, we gotta stop pulling up IMDb. Just like as a general, don't do it.
And I was glad that with the closed captioning that it referred to him as one and not Vecna. Which, gosh, that could have been just a massive spoiler.
Friendly Orderly.
Oh, they do have him as Friendly Orderly. I didn't see that. I was like, oh shit, I wonder if IMDb has him listed as Vecna.
No, they had him listed as Friendly Orderly. Because then I clicked on him.
By the way, Jamie Campbell, what a performance. What a monologue he had that seemed to go on for an hour.
Yeah,
I know
if you scroll down, see
I saw that, didn't think anything.
You wouldn't have put the connection.
Didn't think anything of it.
We're just on IMDb's page.
Yeah, IMDb, they have pictures of Vecna. I was just like, oh, he's just tagged in something for Stranger Things. That's honestly what I thought. Because I looked to see that he was in, Sweeney Todd and Twilight Saga. So, that was just... So for me, it was like, yeah, Friendly Orderly is all I thought of him as. Except
Friendly Orderly.
It's just
totally Friendly Orderly, dude.
Yep.
Friendly Orderly.
One is Vecna. Vecna is one. Holy mackerel. What a reveal. How were you guys feeling out there when that happened? We'll get to your thoughts in a minute, but let me know in the comments. Did you figure it out early on, or like to me, there was a scene where, remember, he said something to her and I was like, I don't know if I trust this guy.
Well,
that's what I said.
Look,
he has a look. I remember when we did our first watch with me and Diamond Dave, I'm like, and I'm sure he's he's a very talented actor, but I was like, oh, this guy doesn't have a very trustworthy look to it.
If you need to cast a villain out of central
and I think a
casting.
lot of that is just his delivery, right? The way he talks and stuff. I'm sure if he changed up his tone a little bit, you'd be like, hey, it's a handsome young dude, pretty nice guy, but his delivery and just the way he looks, it's like you could tell early on, like, this guy's not.
So how soon was it for you?
It was when I went to the scene. It's where he's like planning her escape, and just he had a look on his face when he was talking to her. And we'll see if it makes the cut or not. But I was like, I don't know if I trust this guy.
But you didn't get any vibes like earlier on?
Not early on. No, I mean, I knew he was helping out, and he was getting.
I was like,
and it was electrocuted, and he's just like, and they're just like, hey, this is a prison for everybody, which is what it made it seem like, But I didn't see any other nurses or any other orderlies get punished for what they may or may not have done, yet he did. So I guess they planted seeds along the way that you should know, or you could, or maybe not should know, that you could possibly figure it out. I thought there was something weird. I don't know if I said it or not, but I thought there was something weird about when we went into the Creel's house and the sun just seemed a little off. I don't know if I mentioned anything, but it just... Now that they replay it again, you're like, oh my God, yeah, he did seem a little off. So it's cool to call back that he liked the Black Widows, and Steve found the jars of Black Widows, and then he had one appear on his shoulder and was like, all weirded out by it. And so that was interesting. And now we have Nancy going in the same trance that like Max has gone in. Then we saw Fred, Chrissy, and Patrick all get taken out. And she's in that same spot because of what happened to Barbara. So that's her PTSD or PTSD. God, PTSD, elemental P. So
those big words.
The big words. I get other stuff more better than that. I did that one on purpose, but I did. So yeah, now we have Nancy going in the same thing because of everything that happened with Barb, and like you could almost, she saw Fred as well, so you could almost say that as well, that got him, but my thing is though, is Fred got taken out in the middle of the road. Wouldn't the gateway be like in the middle of the road? Like, I don't know if we'll explore that in the next episode, but they're able to find it in the lake. They're able to find it in the RV. So, or they just, because I guess it looked like water damage in the RV. Are they just chalking up to, it's just a pothole, it's a crack. We have this weather here that gets water and ice and cold and snow, portals. And so they would overlook the fact that it was a portal. So that's what I'm wondering about. And like,
and real quick, now that you mention that, when they showed the police going to the RV to get Eddie's uncle, and they showed the crack in there, I was wondering if you at some point were going to put it together when they were running around looking for a portal that, there's a portal.
I knew that was like it had to do with something. I just wasn't sure exactly what it was because they had to go with the whole portal thing. So I'm still wondering about the one where Fred was, because that would seem like it's in the middle of the road. Amazing how the gravity works, where you can just throw the rope up and then down and all around. So it'll be interesting to see that. And, then the jumping around, like, I get it. You have to do that. You have to leave in suspense for each thing, but it was getting a little, I don't want to say tiresome. It was getting a lot of anxiety. You're getting really anxious because you wanted to get to the following spot. You wanted to see the payoff on each story, and then you jump and you're like, okay, well, I do want to say the payoff to this one, and then right as they're about to go to the next one,
my heart rate was going crazy. I actually stopped and felt my heartbeat during towards the end there because it was going.
Well, the one with Harbour, like when it went black, you're like, all right, now we're going back to whoever. And then they tricked us and went back into it with the Demogorgon, and it was great because you're like, oh no, they did it again. Oh, they didn't. Good. Okay, I can see what happens next. Mm-hmm. And just the embrace of Murray, Joyce, and Hopper was amazing. That was great scene, and it showed that even though you had a plan, not every plan works out. So they try their damnedest with the fire and everything, and of course the lighter didn't work at first. A bunch of red shirts got taken out, but we got our two guys out there. So now that they did that with the whole prison, what are they going to do next to get out? I mean, we have 2 episodes until the 5th season to figure out how they can get out of there. What happened to Yuri? Because I know they left him up there. I don't know what happened after that.
He was just kind of hanging out after
he was with them in there. So maybe they cut him because they do need a pilot and be like, hey, let's just all go to America. Hopefully
all
they
the
don't
peanut butter you want.
All the peanut butter you want. Hopefully they won't get you back there. But yeah, that was great. And obviously this whole episode, it leads up to 11L Jane unleashing her power on one, and they did a great job of when they showed Brenner going, what'd you do? You just thought it was 11 that did it. You thought she's the one that's responsible for everything. And they did a great job of never showing the gateway, never showing it there. Now we saw it later on that they had everything built around it to try and, study it and see what was on the other side and all that we saw the previous couple seasons, but they did a great job hiding that at the beginning. I don't know if that was maybe their plan from the start that, hey, we're not going to show that, but we're going to build up to it. Because who knows, obviously when you release the first season, you don't know if it's going to catch on and go on and go on. They had no idea that it was going to be, they weren't quite sure that it was going to be the next big thing, but it ended up being, and so they did the long game with it, which is great. And I'm wondering how this will get somewhat sewed up in the next 2 episodes, because obviously you're going to leave it wide open because now you have season 5 to do all that as well. But yeah, another great episode, and one is Vecna. Vecna is one.
Yeah, that was, like I said, folks, my heart was racing during that last 30 minutes or so when we're getting the slowest reveal in the history of television. And for me, it was equal parts frustrating as well as incredibly enjoyable with the reveal, because I was like, oh, Answer, he's so lucky. He gets to take the ride. And I was wondering, I'm like, okay, when is he going to put it together? When's he going to put the Vecna thing together? And I was just waiting for it. And I'm glad you talked about that. So, I mean, that's obviously the big point in this story. But like I said, the whole thing with Nancy, that really surprised me. I'd completely blanked about her going into the Upside Down. The only other thing that I can remember going forward here is the one big scene, which, Oak, you and I talked about it off screen because you asked me what did I remember. And I'm like, these two things, that's it. So the one big one that's coming up, I'm excited for. Answer, I can't wait for you to take the ride on that. But all that being said, I loved how the kids came together. We didn't see anything out of Mike and Will and Argyle and those guys. We got nothing out of them. Argyle, I said.
No, it sounded like you said Argon.
No, you were just cutting me off. So
he just wants his name to be Aragorn.
No, he doesn't deserve that name.
So does Argyle. He wants that name too.
But so yeah, nothing out of Mike and Argyle and Jonathan and company and Will. So interesting that we took a complete break from those characters, given where they were at.
Given
but
the length
obviously,
of the episode too.
Yeah, hour 40ish. So I'm sure we'll jump back into that. But yeah, this episode was just great, and catching up a little bit to where I remember things, or at least I thought that I did, because there's still a number of things that caught me off guard. And it was fun seeing our bozo cops at it again, trying to threaten everybody. And it's funny how the parents
will write you up
are portrayed, incredibly clueless as to what's going on. And I wonder if part of that, like on a deeper level, and I don't know if it's been talked about or not. I don't know what you guys think, but it's like the imagination and what youth kind of brings, where you still believe in certain things, or you have that imagination, that creativity, and maybe you start to lose that as you get a little bit older. I wonder if that's kind of like an underlying theme in here. If it's been talked about, let me know. But that was kind of one thing that really struck me with this episode as they were doing the interviews with the police and everything. But hey, other than that, it was great to see Murray kicking some ass with his black belt. The plan worked basically to perfection, and the fight with the Demogorgon was wild. I mean, just going right for the guys' heads. And obviously, I think we've talked about the CGI budget as the seasons have gone on, how they've really cranked it up and really kind of immersed you in the world of Stranger Things. So yeah, I'm excited for these last two. Like I said, the one big scene that's coming, I'm ready for it. But other than that, I gotta admit, I'm a little blanked, if you can believe it. So Oak will be taking the ride here with Answer.
Yeah. So there's a couple of things that that I picked up throughout this episode that are teasers for the next couple episodes that I'm just not gonna say anything that you guys. And I know we try to keep these reactions or the reviews rather, not super long, but there's a couple things that we're giving away here that are going to really lead into the next couple episodes that I'm going to keep quiet, keep it locked on. But look, I loved the way this episode bounced back and forth, everything, because it built up enough tension and then it took you back. It built up the tension and then it took you back, and it built up the tension and took you back. And it did that with, all these different storylines, and it just became just, it's an overused term, but it very much became an emotional roller coaster.
Can you imagine if they would have added in Mike and company and added that storyline on top of all this for this episode?
A lot going on there. Whew. But so look, this was another great episode. I remember watching it with Dave, and I think earlier on in the season is when I first called out, like, I don't trust this guy, and I think I even called out a few episodes before that maybe he was number one. Because they always had his arm covered, and he was spending a little bit too much time with the kids. He was kind of like coaching Al a little bit, was like,
I was wondering for a minute if he was actually there, because nobody else seemed to acknowledge him on my first watch anyway.
Well, the other guards,
until he got dragged out.
Yeah, until he got dragged out.
The other guards weren't sitting there talking with him, and you could see Brennan kind of giving him like the look, and it's like, okay, why is he so uncomfortable with this guy talking to 11. And so, of course, while he knew he was number one and he knew that he was incredibly powerful and could maybe, help Elle with some of her powers, or at least help her realize how powerful she was. But of course, as we talked about in the review for last episode, look, they want her to be precise, to be controlled and whatever. And number one, he knew that, look, there are certain things that can, enhance your powers, but not necessarily in a good way.
Not scorched earth.
Not that anything Brennan wants to use with her powers for is good, but in any regard, yeah. And then you, of course, you learn that the what did you do is more in regards to, hey, you basically let the monster loose. Not what did you do, like you went and did all this damage, but you took the chip out. Like I put a chip in this guy's neck that limited all his power, and you took that out. What did you do? It's like going to the zoo and being like, oh, I unlocked the lion's cage, and just let it run out. It's not like, what did you do? You're not the one who went and individually hurt everybody, but you presented a situation where a lot of people were in a lot of danger. And in this case, a lot of people lost their lives. So that's kind of what we learn. And of course, they're setting us up for, her maybe understanding that she made a mistake, but not looking at herself as the type of monster that
not blaming
she
herself.
Was. I remember watching it thinking that it was very curious that their clash of powers led to the opening of this rift to another world. Which I thought was very curious. I mean, because what's really driving their powers? Some sort of unseen energy force type thing. And what if they collide? And how powerful is she? But the fact that when she went all in, it opened up that gate to rift to the upside down. I thought that was very interesting and very creative as well, right? Because we see, the back and forth visual, we usually get in the old Schwartz, the Harry Potter versus Voldemort, the good versus evil lasers. Didn't we see that in Avatar with Aang and the Fire Lord? The
Big Trouble in Little China too.
Saw that with Jack Burton and the guy. So, but usually it just ends with an explosion in the middle. This ended with, again, the upside down.
It's almost like she just pushed him all the way through our space and time.
Not just his back's up against a wall, and obviously there's something on the other side of the wall, and it didn't just push him further into dirt. It just opened up a whole new world, which was cool. But I remember. This episode was intense, cliffhanger, roller coaster. When it came out, we had to wait about 5 weeks to catch with the last two episodes, and so I'm excited that we don't have to wait this long. And every episode that I watch, as I said in the review for the last one, just gets me anticipating more and more season 5, which is going to be coming soon. It's going to be a major event in the history of television. And the only thing that I will say I feel like I'm missing out on is when I heard people are planning like pretty big watch parties for this, like big watch parties. And the finale, I think, is on New Year's Eve. Releases right on.
I think it is. Yeah,
New Year's Eve,
Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's.
I think New Year's Eve. So I mean, you realize like bars and clubs and events are going to have to schedule New Year's Eve plans around this happening. It's gonna be big. Maybe I'm just old, but
Well, and it's tricky too because it's been going on for so long. I mean, have kids who watched it then, have they lost interest? Are people still?
You'll be able to watch it though all day.
It says each volume. They are saying, however, each volume. We're just looking on Google right now. It's saying each volume will be released at 5 p.m. Pacific time, so people would have plenty of time to watch some Stranger Things.
That's specifically
specific. They'll have time to watch it and go out that night. But I know people are already talking about planning like big Stranger Things New Year's parties.
Yeah, you can do that, or do you know what you're doing all New Year's Day? You know, you have possibilities.
Well, you'll have a captive audience, and it is worth noting that a lot of families did watch the show together. Despite maybe it being somewhat more adult for younger kids. I know that people of all ages watched this series. That's why it was such a banger. You didn't just get 18 to 24-year-old males watching the show. You got everybody.
Yeah, and I touched on that a little bit in the last episode because it was, hey, it's a great science. If you like science fiction, great for you. If you're kids and you want to watch, kids your age turn into the heroes, cool for them. Obviously a little aggressive with some of the themes for young kids. But if you're in that Gen X age where you grew up in the 80s and going to malls and stuff like that, then there was the nostalgia factor. So they hit everything with this show. Super pumped for the last few. And then, of course, season 5.
Finally.
Cannot wait for the last 2 of this season. I'm amped up. We know you guys were at the time. They're amped up again for the last 2. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, Answer. We'll catch you on the next ones, pals.
Well, that's what it means.
Jarring stinger. Gates Worthing Wetly.
I thought we turned that off on the TV where it describes what's going on.
What have you done?
All the blood around my eyes didn't actually come from me straining.
Oh,
there he is.
Back to Henry.
All done. There's nothing to be afraid of, is there, Nancy?
Oh.
Why don't you take
a seat?
Man, this is so wild that Nancy's seeing all this now.
Donna, Blondie, Bowie, Beatles, music! We need music! This is music!
I don't know.
Iron Maiden.
I don't know. That's not Nancy's music.
And he grabs Iron Maiden.
Nancy,
Oh.
I would like very much to show you.
Why is she pulling those boards off? Those doors look like they push out. Yeah. See? Yeah.
You can see Nancy.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Man, this whole thing with Nancy is just intense.
Well, it kind of skews from what we've seen before with
I
Vecna as far as the trauma in the past.
I want you to tell 11. I want you to tell her everything you see. Tell her.
Oh, shit. Well.
It's okay. I'm right here.
Oh, shit.
So only some of the puzzle pieces were coming back. Answer.
Yeah, that one, if I'm being honest, that one slipped me. That's why I was like, oh, it was a little weird, that he had
I
her
totally forgot Vecna.
and then it was like,
Nancy.
and he just shows her basically this is what's going to happen and once. So, it's just so like, we watch so much content and, it's been 3 years since I've watched this, but to come back and just have a reminder of how good this is, it's just like...
It's like there's shows and then there's shows. Oh, thing is pissed.
I'm supposed to be getting fed here, not this. He's all pissed. Well, Yuri might actually know a way. I'm wondering.
Well, and I'm sure at this point, Yuri wants to get out of there too.
Yeah.
Oh no, I just always wanted to visit the Soviet Union with Murray.
You two getting along?
He's the Starsky to my Hutch.
And he knows karate.
Thought I lost you.
I did lose you for 8 months. We had a funeral.
Anybody's show.
You're the hero of Hawkins. It's true.
Felt that'd be easier to like when I was dead.
He looks like such a badass with his head shaved, doesn't he?
She misses her dad. We all do.
Yeah, well, she is not where you think she is right now.
Apparently they can climb, too.
Well, that's a given, right?
Well, what are they waiting for?
The hell is that? Please tell me they don't have another one of those things.
Oh. You just saw 4 guys unload into the thing. What are you going to do with that little pop gun?
Oh. They're dissecting one, huh?
Alive.
Yeah, it's all cut open and stuff. Look at that.
You almost want to feel bad for it, but you don't.
It's got the chest spreader on it. Ugh. Oh, okay. I stand corrected.
Oh. Nice.
Found something.
I thought I saw him pushing something in the background, and they were walking up to that.
Is the way us out of here? I give it 100 to 1 odds.
He just shines like, yeah, I'll take those odds.
How do you feel? Can you hear us? Can you hear us? No, leave her.
Oh, boy.
Well, look who's back.
Well,
we won't be needing this anymore.
First I thought she wasn't even gonna have a nosebleed. Like it was gonna be like she's like has total control.
Not to mention now she knows everything of what really happened.
Did Eden come with them?
Hey, our guys are back.
How far is Nina from Vegas?
From Vegas? As long as Susie's coordinates are right, about another 90 miles. Why?
Well, once we save her, Elle, we should stop on the way back. Elle could make us like super play D&D and Nintendo for the rest of our lives.
Now you're talking, Will.
Totally.
Mason Quinn's dream.
I know.
Shift those dice.
She was born special. Maybe I was one of the first people to realize that. But the truth is, when I stumbled on her in the woods, she just needed someone. It's not fate. It's not destiny. It's just simple dumb luck.
I don't think of it that way. Come on.
I mean, at least Lois Lane is an ace reporter for the Daily Planet, right? But sorry, no, it's so stupid given everything that's going on. It's just I don't know. I just
You're scared
let it
of
out.
losing her.
Yeah.
Let it out, Mike.
Can I show you something?
Is it still that poster?
Is it the painting?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, painting.
Oh, it's pretty bad.
Anyway, my point is, see how you're leading us here? You're guiding the whole party, inspiring us. That's what you do. And see your coat of arms here? It's a heart. And I know it's sort of on the nose, but it's just she's so different from other people. And when you're different, you feel like a mistake. So yeah, Elle needs you, Mike. And she always will.
Yeah?
That's why you're Will the Wise.
After the attack, you fell into a coma. When you awoke, something had been lost. Your powers had not been lost. They just needed a spark.
Oh, yeah, a spark.
You awakened something else. A doorway to another world. I always thought that Henry was out there.
He's claimed 3 victims so far, and when I saw the eyes, I knew that was him. He was sending us a message, letting us know he's back.
It's like Victor with the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine, if you will, the barrier between our worlds is a concrete dam. Henry is putting cracks in this dam. Cracks in dams, and the dam will burst. And when that happens, Hawkins will fall.
We're in the whole world.
Yeah, why would he stop at Hawkins?
Well, that went very well, I thought. You eased her into it nice and gentle, just like you talked about. Not ominous at all.
They do have a different approach. These guys.
Modine and Reiser just crushing it here.
That's what's great about having both of them being the way they are.
He's gonna find him. Is that a Yugo?
I saw a dark cloud spreading over Hawkins. Downtown on fire.
He's just trying to scare you, Nance.
He showed me gates. 4 gates. They didn't stop growing. This wasn't the upside down Hawkins. This was our Hawkins.
4 chimes. Vecna's clock. It always chimes 4 times.
Oh, nice.
We were wrong about Vecna. Henry, sorry.
That's everything.
When he attacks his next victim, I'll bet you he's back in that attic. physical body defenseless.
Defenseless, yeah. What about the army of bats?
Right? Yeah. True, we'll have to find a way past them.
And how do we do that exactly?
No idea. But once they're gone...
That all sounds good in theory, but...
Yeah, exactly, in theory.
I can survive again. I need to keep him busy long enough so that you guys can get into that attic. And then you can chop his head off.
Tension.
Or blow him up with some explosive Dustin cooks up. I really don't care how you put this asshole in his grave. Just whatever it is, whatever you do, try not to miss.
Oh, we don't miss. Oh, let's go.
Should have went for the head. Just that easy to move a man cover, huh?
I keep telling these guys, not that hard to move a manhole cover.
Bad Medicine's next challenge. Mason Quinn goes to random spots throughout our city and tries picking up manhole covers.
Made it out.
Oh, boy.
Coming in hot.
Why was he honking the horn if he...
That's Murray's style.
Where's the plane you came in on?
That plane, that crashed.
Crashed? His fault.
Word of warning.
You can get us out.
For a glass of water and hot steam bath. And 5-inch stack of American dollars.
Keery will fly you to moon. You make another demand, you double-crossing mudak.
Why so angry?
Will you take us to America? Yes?
Or yes.
I mean...
Oh, look at the El Camino.
The war zone. I've been there once.
Yeah.
This place is just far enough outside of Hawkins. As long as we steer clear of the main roads, we ought to be able to avoid cops and angry hicks.
If we're trying to avoid angry hicks, maybe we shouldn't go to some store called The War.
You need the weapons, so I think it's worth the risk.
Me too. Yeah, but is it worth the time? It'll take all day to bike there and back.
Who said anything about bikes?
Well, you got some sort of car we don't know about?
Yeah, it's not exactly a car. It's not exactly mine, but it'll do. Hey, Red, you got a ski mask or a bandana, something like that?
Jeez.
Yes! Did you remember that?
I didn't remember.
I did not.
I did not remember the Michael Myers mask. No.
It's the first drink of the day, folks.
Can't say I did.
Maybe second. Oh, that's right, because she had that on the Halloween with the boys when she scared them in the earlier seasons. What a great callback.
Well, I was thinking of the actual movie, too.
Yeah.
Halloween.
But Max actually used it.
Eddie, I'm not sure I love the idea of you driving.
Oh, I'm starting to suck her. Harrington's got her. Don't you, big boy?
Oh.
Open this door.
Little CCR.
Awning.
It's like a Pink Floyd cover.
Your friends are not prepared for this fight, 11, and neither are you. And we do not know where he's been these lost years. But if he has survived this long, we can only assume that he has grown in strength.
Oh, yeah.
To underestimate him, to act rashly, would be very dangerous.
Yeah, it would be.
My friends need me. I've stopped him once and I will again.
I'm sorry. You can't. It's impossible.
Nothing's impossible.
There we go.
We'll show her what this is, what we can offer, and then it is her choice whether she wants to stay or go. Right, Doc? Well, you may not agree with it, but here she is, standing before us, making a choice. Are you sure you want to do this? Okay. Pack your things, say your goodbyes.
I get both of their sides. I mean, Because Brenner knows what one's capable of, but Owens has a good point. You may be overestimating him, but you don't know.
And you've only got one shot. Can you really afford to wait?
And
said it himself.
he was talking about the dam about to break, which is Hawkins, and they have to know there's already 3 victims of the 4.
Yep.
Oh, talk about a relaxing song. We'll change the pace.
Yeah.
House?
It's a recreational vehicle.
I always had this dream that I'd have this really big family, and every summer pack into something like this and just see the country. You know, the Rockies, Grand Canyon, maybe Yellowstone, beachside town in California. Spend a week parked in the sand.
Or Green Bay.
Learn how to surf or something.
Not wrong with northern Wisconsin.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just doing the stare and drive.
Sounds like a total nightmare.
If only I had some practice.
Yeah. Basically been doing it already.
So I've been thinking 2 of the 3 of Vecna's victims were seeing Miss Kelly, right?
Yeah.
Well,
we go back to her office, we read all of her files, we look for mentions of headaches, nosebleeds, nightmares, we identify his most likely next victim, we stake out his house.
And Lucas, stop. We don't have time for any of that.
Time for that.
He uses my memories against me. Only my darkest memories. Same with Chrissy and Fred, right?
Right.
It's like he only sees the darkness in us. I'll just run in the opposite direction. Run to the light.
Run up that hill.
Now, how exactly do you plan on doing this?
Find a happy memory and hide there. Hide in the light.
You got a memory in mind?
It was a time when I was happiest.
Was I there?
It's presumptuous of you.
Yeah, a little bit, but come on.
Yeah, you might have been there.
Okay, but the second you start to lift, call in Kate Bush, all right?
Okay.
Deal.
The jumping around to stories feels less jarring this episode.
Well, it's because you're not as anxious.
I know, there's
Your
so much
anxiety isn't
tension.
just going off the
All
rails.
right, let's see what these guys are doing now. Okay, we'll go over here.
That's
Curious how far inside the wheel wells those tires are.
Trapped in a cell with this dull man, and you didn't take opportunity to smother him.
You said you had a plane.
No. I told you I could fly you home. And Katinka can fly you.
Oh, it's no propellers.
Katinka also had very beautiful, very round buttocks. Much like this.
I did warn you, Jim.
Okay. Should I shoot him now or later?
What about Owens? He's got to have contacts or spies here that could help us.
We make a call to the States.
The red phone.
Would it be tapped? Does Yuri have a VPN?
Nie нужно позвонить в США. У меня там очень умный родственник. How exactly do you think this works? They will make the call for us, and then they will call us back. And when we do get the call, assume the KGB will be on the other line, listening to everything you say. So I suggest talking in code. Say the wrong thing, and they will be on us like flies on shit. Welcome to the Soviet Union.
Matthew McConaughey gonna roll up in his car?
Oh, jeez.
This song going?
Like an army surplus store would ever be that busy.
Yeah.
Fast. Yep, definitely.
Well, Erica, I don't think you'll be able to buy anything. At least I would hope not back in...
Is that a bug zapper?
How many of these do you think we need?
Oh, look at Steve with a jacket.
Uh-oh. Ah! Quinn, what do you have to say right now?
Is it crazy?
Just gotta stay focused. We got a mission to do.
Shut up.
Now's not the time, is what Quinn would always say. Oh.
You scared me.
Whoa, you gonna mace me with that?
It keeps you aligned, yeah.
Notice who they made her love interest look like.
Yeah.
Classic 80s move there.
I can't think of her name right now.
Molly
Ringwald.
Robin, who's that?
Someone from band.
Classic. Got a rack of 12 gauge.
I'll throw on 20 rounds of buckshot for you.
$120.99 in the 80s?
Real pretty.
That's expensive for a shotgun.
Oh, look who it is.
Nancy Wheeler.
Easy.
Hey, calm down with that thing.
What happened? We gotta go.
Your old friends are here.
Shit. Let's go.
Yep, the whole town is they're getting armed up.
What exactly are we looking for here, my dudes?
Some sort of facility.
Fence, a building.
Or any signs of life would be nice.
Since when did we decide Nino is a physical building and not a small woman?
Oh, jeez. Well,
that's what we thought.
That's what we thought for a second.
That small woman is small enough she could fit behind a small tree.
Stop. What are you doing? I am stopping us before we get more lost.
All right, give me the coordinates.
Okay.
Nina! Nina!
This is gonna find it.
Holy macaroni.
Right on the money, as I said. It just doesn't make sense.
Yo, dudes! My dudes! These are no regular tire tracks, bro, Chachos. I mean, look at the tread on these monsters. Fatties. And you know what that means.
Military.
Oh, we're on the move. Yeah, this guy.
None of this ringing bells?
No, I don't remember this. I thought he was going to find the door. I thought Argyle was going to find it.
That's what I thought too. That's why I was like, this is going to find
That's what I thought it was going to be behind a little bush, like literally, like he was saying.
Well, we saw it was out in the
but
middle
it
of
was in the
nowhere in
open.
a small door.
Yeah. Oh.
You can't leave 11.
Brenner. Very ominous music here.
I loved you. I loved all of you.
Even Henry.
I was trying to help Henry, to understand him, yes,
Even after what he did.
because I knew I had failed him.
Is that why I was searching the darkness? Was I looking for him for Henry?
No.
Papa does not tell the truth. Henry said that.
Henry, who's manipulated you like some... You are the one who released him from his prison. And now you are angry with yourself and you're taking your anger out on me and you're risking everything.
This guy.
Oh my God.
I'm going to open that door. And I'm going to leave. If you try to stop me, I will kill you.
She means business too, Brenner. You know that.
Our intuition was right on the first season. Brenner was the problem. Rip that sucker open, Al.
Whoa! Oh!
Did you get the plunger down?
Looks like part of it.
You'll soon see the truth, 11.
Oh! Oh! Well, first it looked like he was going through his own hand.
Is this legal?
Well,
I don't think it matters.
It's a felony.
Doesn't matter where you're going.
How's she feeling?
But durable. Deadly, but reliable.
Hear me now.
Was
There will be no more retreating from Eddie the Banished.
Hey, you're really ready for battle.
that one fell flat.
Battle.
Flatter than 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it worked for me.
No. I thought it was a good one.
What are you doing?
Oh, just fucking.
Yet for some reason, you show up to every game.
Except the one that mattered, plus mom and dad forced.
Bull. Mom and dad can't force you to do shit.
Well, even though you're a bench riding loser, you're still my brother. Just the fact.
That Rambo knife.
I mean, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, right in the bench. Hey, you know, I just hit the biggest shot in town history. Oh, no.
What's going on? It's Sullivan. They found us.
I don't know how, but they found me.
I thought that door would be a little...
I like how they keep the sunglasses on Sullivan, so you have like zero sympathy for this guy.
Aim for the feet.
Oh. We are losing guys fast.
11, we have to go.
What is happening?
They've come to kill you.
Oh, okay, they did.
We found something you're gonna want to see.
Well.
Oh.
And what happened here? Are mommy and daddy fighting? Let's try this again, shall we? Where's the girl?
Oh, this sound design is awesome.
Oh, whoops. Oh!
Ooh.
Where do you think you're going, Doc?
Looks like Tackleberry.
Tackleberry.
I got it.
Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Down he goes.
He's got to have something on him to be able to take off that collar so you can just whoop some ass.
Target in our sights. Requesting permission to take the shot. Over.
Jack, you don't have to do this.
So, Sam.
Wait. I can put her in a coma. Don't do this. I'm begging you.
I was going to say, take the shot.
Take it.
Oh!
Green light. Light her up. Chevy, 5 o'clock.
Where she is? Where? On the ground, on the ground. Oh, what are those dudes doing on the ground, man? Is that
Oh! Just dropping the hammer.
Ignore it. Just take out the girl.
Copy that. Ignore the Chevy, take the shot.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you're not going to be able to take the shot, you son of a...
Oh, I suppose the collar doesn't matter because Brenner has to activate it.
And all it would do is just shock her.
Yeah.
Bring it down.
Oh, that's a cool shot. Just in her hand.
Oh.
Oh, wow. That was epic.
That's why I was asking you before. None of this.
No.
Ho.
There's only one thing I remember going forward. Yeah, the collar threw me off. I'm like, I thought as if she did her powers, but then I remembered Brenner has to pull the button on it for it to work.
What?
Oh, we've got a drive ahead of us.
Shit.
Oh, there we go. This is your first rodeo.
Hey, guys. We gotta go. We gotta get you out of here.
Dude, Brenner have one last
thing
left in him.
One last gasp.
I want you to know I'm proud of you. So very proud. You are my family, my child.
God, he's
such a complex
character.
He's
such an interesting character just because of the back and forth he plays.
Everything I did for you. I need you to understand. Please tell me you understand.
Bye, Papa.
Oh, just left with goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't say I understand. Which clearly he had the wrong idea.
You guys are trapped out there for a while.
No vehicles.
It's not coming back from that one.
Nope.
No coming back, Bob.
We need to get to Hawkins tonight.
We'll never make it. That's over 2,000 miles.
We need to find a way. If we don't, they are going to die.
Elle, who's gonna die?
See, if you had cell phones, you could call and be like, hey, hold off.
Always got the,
oh, boy.
Always got the vest over the jacket.
Wolverine.
Those...
Oh, friggin' goosebumps, man.
Love this song by Journey.
Oh, God, what an episode. Oh,
talk about an epic ending. Wow.
What you do to Vin?
Well, look at
We
Vin.
lost
Vin is down for the count. I mean,
Vin.
There's a lot to unpack in this episode,
banging on the
obviously.
table, blowing out
So much to unpack. What I really love is Matthew Modine as Brenner is phenomenal in the show because he is he is quite the complex character. As I don't know if he'll make the cut because he's 1 minute it's like he's there for Elle, then the next he's like doing this tough love, then the next he's being an asshole, the next he's putting her under and putting the collar on her, she's not ready. Just back and forth with all that, and it's amazing. And Modine crushed it being Brenner. And even at the end when he's trying to sit there, while he's laying there, going bye-bye, and he's like, I just want you to understand. And she gave him nothing back and
took the hand and put it down.
Put it down. I mean, it was amazing. He crushed it in this role. But the thing that is happening is you unleash the beast of 11, and we saw the carnage and destruction she can do, and that was quite amazing.
Blew that door off the hinges, and how cool is that scene where she pulls down the helicopter?
And what's funny, funny I guess, is the whole time just playing with the helicopter. There's like a kid playing with the helicopter, going like this, and then just freaking finally slamming.
And they had that visual of the camera shot where the helicopter was just hovering in her hand as she was playing.
And it's she uses her sadness obviously and anger, and when they both get combined, watch out. There's no stopping her. So as much as they wanted to say that she's not as strong and Vecna is getting stronger, she's quite strong. We just saw what she did, what she's capable of. So as much as they could be like, oh, you're overestimating Vecna, Henry, you could be overestimating him. You could also be underestimating 11 and Elle, because she is just so powerful, and the last 5 minutes was amazing. Visually, sound, everything, and
was it ever?
And then even the final Journey song that they played, that was epic.
Yeah, the way they did the lighting and the RV coming through, showing everybody.
Just everybody
so good.
with their just getting ready, willing and able to take on Vecna. Just in the zone, all of them, dropping them off as they're walking in with what looked like bug zappers, but just ready to get in there and face, Vecna, and they've got a long way to go. So I don't know how they're going to be able to get there in time as far as Elle, Mike, Will, Argyle and Jonathan are concerned. Are they going to be able to get there in time? That's going to be tough to see, because they got a long way to go.
Because even if you drive straight through, that's like a day and a half.
They said 2,000 miles at least. So, and you think about it too, they stopped for gas and everything.
Might even be 2 days. Really,
they drove from California up to Salt Lake, then back to Nevada, and now they're going to Indiana. So they've got quite the trip ahead of them. So amazing ending with that storyline, with that story so far. So hopefully they make it back to Hawkins in time, because there's a big battle going on. We saw them go to the Navy Army surplus store to get all their weaponry, and then we of course saw Jason and the rest of the basketball team doing the same thing. Obviously they had to have seen the RV and saw where it went, so who knows where they're gonna go. Honestly, I think one of those guys could end up being the fourth, because something could have happened to one of them that becomes traumatic and they have the PTSD, and then they become the fourth. As much as it could easily be Max, it could easily be one of those guys as well. And then and Jason, I don't think he's going to see the light until he gets pulled down to the upside down. And I think that's the only way he's going to be able to actually believe them and be on their side. He has to see everything of that for himself. And I mean, that goes for a lot of people, right? Even because of everything that they've been told over the years that's been going on in Hawkins. It's just this, it's just that. They don't know what to believe. And so it's like, even for some of them, it's like, even if you're seeing, they're still not believing. Because I mean, Casey didn't really care about anything that the kids had to say prior, about everything. She just chalked it up to, just seeing visions and all of that stuff. So it'll be interesting to see that. And then Murray Joyce, now Yuri's part of it. He's gonna fly him back in a helicopter. Well,
with no rotors.
There's no rotors on there.
We need an A-team. We need an A-team montage where they fix the helicopter.
Don't worry, he grabbed an adjustable wrench. He'll be able to fix it in no time. No, and the thing is too, is they got to hide that van that they got there in, because like you said, they'll be on them looking for them while they see a van with a bunch of bullet holes and the broken windows. They're going to know exactly where they're hiding at. And so you got to get that chopper fixed up, gassed up, get to the States, get it gassed up some more. And then where are you going to get a plane to try and get back to Indiana? Like, now obviously they could obviously be changed. Well, because I remember at one point they did a 12 hours ago, this part happened, but this all has to be along the same timeline. Yeah. They can't, it can't be like, oh, actually what happened in Russia was like a month earlier, so they get back in time. Yeah. Or what happened with Elle happened, 24 hours ago, so she'll get back to Hawkins in time. No, as we saw, she actually saw them planning everything in the RV, so it's not like much time has passed, because obviously too, we don't know how long she was put under when Brenner did that final, and he only got a quarter of it, but he got just enough to be able to take care of her and take her out and put her in a mild.
Yeah, because I was like, did he get the plunger all the way down?
Yeah, that was by you, and they made sure they show that he got a little bit, not all of it, but he got a little bit, which ended up, I mean, you look at Elle and how big she is. That was more than enough to knock her out, at least for a little bit, to be able to put the collar on and get her in her bed. But this has been so amazing. I can't. The penultimate TM has always been great in this series, and they obviously did not skimp on this one. So I'm definitely looking forward to the final episode to see how we wrap up season 4, because it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, this episode, I got some goosebumps on this one, and for a number of different reasons and so many different scenes. The ones with Hopper and company, they were fun. Absolutely, don't get me wrong, but the volume was turned up to 11, literally 11, with her scenes and with Steve and company, I'll just say, and then with Jonathan and that whole crew. It's like you kind of had the feeling once they Hopper and company got away from the Demigorgon, like, okay, they're going to be fine. They'll get back. Things are going to be all right. At least that's what I was feeling. Mm-hmm. And for me, the real anxiety was with our 3 separate parties that are trying to get back. Well, 2 of them trying to get back to Hawkins. And it's just wild with, like you said, Answer. I remember watching this and thinking, how in the hell is this time going to work? Like, because you get the feeling with, Max and Lucas, going in the house, and then with Steve and Nancy, and company kind of getting all armed up to do what they're going to do. Like, okay, we're talking like minutes here. Like, we're less than an hour we are from making all this happen. So even now, as I'm talking about it, I don't know or remember how everybody's going to kind of come together at the end. So yeah, you bring up a great issue with the idea of the time and everything. And like I said, the Hopper stuff was fun, but it was like one of those things where I kind of felt like they were going to be okay. And we had the big moment with Hopper and company before when he was in the prison and he was kind of explaining things, how he felt like a curse. We had that big moment, and now he's kind of back, that he's with Joyce, and, you know, he finds out he's the hero of Hawkins. So I really liked all that. But yeah, seeing Elle's kind of awakening back. And I think, and you kind of touched on it a little bit with her powers coming back, but now that I feel that now she's free of that guilt that she thought she was carrying around, that she thought she took out everybody in the lab. And don't get me wrong, she did take out a few that we saw, but it wasn't the mass carnage that she always had in her mind that she thought she did. That was actually Vecna who did that. So I think that's going to maybe give Elle a little bit of peace of mind, at least, to know that, you know, how that all played out and what really happened. You know, she's been blaming herself, you know, for no reason, essentially. So that was cool. But like I said, now how does she get back now that she's back with Mike and Will and Jonathan and Argyle? Man, I'm with you, Answer. I thought Argyle, again, don't remember. I thought Argyle was going to be the one to find it because I thought they'd be positioned where, like, he would just do the classic peer open some bushes and there's the door. But that obviously wasn't the case, and they went with something a little bit better. But he found the tire tracks, so that was cool. And then of course, Noah, he continues to crush the acting here. What an amazing, powerful scene that he had there. He's been great in the earlier episodes. Like I said, he felt like his character took a little bit of a back seat this season with everything that was going on, but man, did he come back with a force with that scene with Mike in the van. That was really incredible, really powerful, and kind of stands out to me as one of the top scenes in the series, obviously. And then along with, I'm right there with you, Answer, the journey scene at the end where Lucas is looking like Patrick Swayze from Red Dawn, and everybody's got all their weaponry on, ready to make a move on Vecna. It's just, man, I seriously question how so many people would have been able to stop at this episode. Like, well, I got to go do whatever now, whether it's work or some obligations that you might have had. I would seriously love to hear from any of you out there if after this episode and everything that happened, if you were able to be like, well, I guess I'll catch up tomorrow and see what happened, or maybe in a few days. But again, an amazingly powerful episode with so many people coming, to realizations, Elle realizing what really happened, and again, the powerful scene with Will I thought was great. And I'm just looking forward to the finale so that I can have my scene that I know that's coming. My only one. Wild ride. So happy to take this one.
Yeah, and this episode was phenomenal. The pen, or as Answer has so graciously trademarked, Pent Ultimate episode, basically just a big continuation of the previous episode as far as the way they split up the stories and what was going on with our different groups. The prison scene was super intense. As far as, the one thing I did forget about the prison scene is that they had the piece of the mind flayer there. That I did forget. So there are things, for the most part, I'm like, going in, I knew there was everything that happened as far as
I forgot they had so many of them.
Yeah, but I didn't remember that they had a piece of the mind flayer there, which is like super interesting. And I'm wondering, without foreshadowing too much, what's gonna, how do they go into season 5? And I'm like, okay, the more you watch this, you think like, okay, maybe here's some things that we could carry forward into season 5 in this Russian prison. Who knows? So that was pretty intense. Of course, we got some more comedy with Yuri and stuff like that. It was interesting that Hopper showed the Demogorgon mercy in that room. I think he genuinely felt bad, and I think it just speaks volumes about the type of person he is. He's a guy who's known suffering and pain, and for as intense as he is, I just don't think he likes to see that in anyone or anything else. So that spoke volumes about his character. But yeah, Yuri just doing Yuri things, making jokes at the totally wrong time, and who knows? They make the old phone call to the U.S., but they're trying to call Owens, and as we see, that's KGB. a bit of a precarious situation. Switching back to the boys traveling in the van, that was one thing that I caught on right away with the scene with Will, and honestly, it was one of the most pivotal scenes, I think, in the entire series, where Will essentially, and I think we can talk about it now because it's not going to be, revisited. Will essentially he's speaking about Elle, saying that it's difficult to be somebody that's different, and you miss somebody, and all these things he's saying. He's talking about Elle, but he's talking about himself. And this is the point where essentially, Will he's coming out. It was a really, really powerful scene. And it's, we've seen a lot of Will just peeling off the armor and just being himself and speaking from the heart very much, especially in this season. He's talking about she's so different from other people. And when you're different, sometimes we're just scrolling back, you feel like a mistake. I remember watching this one with Diamond Dave and just being hit really hard by this scene because it's a subject that wasn't really visited at all in this series. I mean, yeah, the kids were a little, they openly admit that they were nerdy, but they really didn't put out any hard, vibes that Will, could be gay. And, even earlier on in the season, and of course, as a rewatch, there are things I pick up on this time, but even earlier on, you just felt like he was the jealous friend, which anybody would be. Look, that doesn't change in high school or grade school or even as an adult. Even I'm sure, guys out there, you got a buddy you hang out with all the time, watch sports with or whatever. He starts dating somebody and all of a sudden he's MIA. So it's a very relatable experience for everybody. But we know Mike's experience, maybe a little bit different because of feelings he might have, Will's for Mike. So a really powerful scene. I think the word that hit me the hardest when I first watched that, and again, now is when he says he feels like a mistake. That's what hit the hardest for me because a lot of people feel like they're different. That's not unusual. And as friends, grow apart in age and in this case, distance, sometimes it feels like you're losing a friend. And so that was something where like, okay, that's something he's feeling. But when he said he felt like a mistake, that hits really hard. And it's one of those things where, if you're not in his shoes or the shoes of, somebody who's trying to navigate those feelings at a young age, it's not something that you can really understand. And you just really hope that kids don't feel like that, and granted this was the 80s and everything was looked at significantly different as far as young men and young women. Of course, we have Robin in this series too, which they explore. That was another thing that I found interesting is they explored that a lot more with Robin. Just kind of in the beginning we thought there was this tension between her and Steve, and then it was put right out there front and center. And of course, Steve was super cool, like trying to help, but they didn't make it as obvious with Will. And it's definitely worth spending some time talking about that scene. It was super powerful. How Jonathan was looking back.
I like how they would cut to Jonathan.
They would cut to Jonathan. And I think that's what keyed me in. Like right when he starts talking about that, what he's saying about Elle is very true. And it might very well be exactly what Elle is feeling. But when they cut to Jonathan, that's when you realize like, oh shit, he's not talking. Yeah. He's not talking about Elle. And it speaks, and again, Will's emotions when he turns and he can't look at Mike and say it, that's also a huge cue. I mean, if it was just talking about, Al, you'd be telling your buddy like this. And when he has to turn away and speak, it's very, very powerful. And of course, at the end, he's turning towards the mirror. Ironically, and it's not certainly a scene that I want to make light of. Ironically, this scene with him turning at the mirror, like crying, became like a meme. Like, in a huge meme, and people would be like, kind of like, oh, when your friend forgets this or this. And it was I'm not very offended by this scene right here where he's looking outside the mirror or he's got his hand on and he's crying. It turned into a meme, and like I'm not offended by anything on the internet, right? Because it's the internet. And I was like, holy shit. I'm like, have people who not watched this, the people haven't watched this fucking show and like see what this scene is about? Because if you did, you'd know like how powerful of a scene this was. And again, it's still a very powerful thing in 2022 when it came out, 2025 now. But I think the weight of the scene, people realize that it was a lot more serious in the mid 80s. But in any regard, a really powerful scene that I wanted to visit. And without getting too serious or too much into the lessons thing here, it's like, look, if you're a young man or a young woman out there and you're having some trouble navigating those feelings and unsure where you're at, lean on your friends, lean on your family, but don't ever feel like you're a mistake. Ever. You're not exactly the way you're supposed to be. That's my lessons here for that scene, but I did want to talk about it. You guys talked about Papa being like a dynamic, complicated character, complex character, and they really pushed that in this scene because he had to get his powers back, or she had to get her powers back, right? And we saw Owen's like, let's take it easy, let's scale it back. And he needed to push her so hard to the point where they literally had to use a defibrillator to get her heart going again. That's how hard she had to be pushed, but it worked. And so it's like, okay, she kind of needed him to regain those powers, but you're so just disgusted by how morally void of an individual he is. And that was one thing I remember watching this the original time around. I was like, guys, I don't have any sympathy for him. And I'm glad Elle just walked away instead of saying I understand, because I felt he didn't deserve that. Everything you did. It's so like
it's the Walter White thing. I did it all for you.
Yes, it's so mentally abusive. Like, oh, I'm gonna take this collar off of you. I'm gonna set you free. It's like, dude, like that's a selfish thing. I want to die with some shred of dignity to try to convince myself that I wasn't a piece of shit human being. And then he asks Elle to validate it. I'm glad she didn't. That's not to say that people don't deserve redemption and that people can't change, but this dude proved up until the very last second before he was shot that he was about him and his research, which interestingly enough, we found out this episode that it wasn't about the Soviets. I mean, that might have been part of the training, but we knew why he was
going after one.
He was really doing it, going after one. Look, everything else happening in Hawkins this episode was intense. Nancy talking about the visions that she got from Vecna. Them going to the Army surplus store. Look, the Army surplus store thing was just so much more nostalgia because it's wild. And I don't know if it's going to make the cut, but I asked these guys, I'm like, man, are there still Army surplus stores around us? Because in the 80s and 90s, I remember like as a high school kid going there, it's all the boots and it's like the vests, the uniforms.
I mean, you could do some LARPing in there.
Yeah. I mean, they had the old knives. I mean, the ones around us, I don't think they had the firearms, but it was pretty much whatever. And even there's like retail stores in Wisconsin. We have Fleet Farm and Farm and Fleet, and it's basically like they have everything. Farms, it's like a Tractor Supply, farm stuff, clothes. We joke it's the man mall tools, but there was a long period of time where Fleet Farm had Army surplus stuff, the whole section that had a very distinct smell to it as well. But that was very nostalgic. The fact that they made Robin's love interest look exactly like Molly Ringwald from 16 Candles. Again, just speaks volumes to the Duffer Bros and their I don't even want to say Easter eggs, but those special things they throw in. Eddie coming out with the Michael Myers mask,
which I loved because that's what Max first scared the boys with when they were out on Halloween. She was dressed as Michael Myers. So I loved that
callback. Yeah,
that's great.
So all around, I guess watching this a second time around, and again, this season being one that we did for a reaction, I felt like I was pretty focused the first time around. I'm picking up on things that maybe I didn't catch the first time around, but just a rewatch of this, just makes me appreciate it that much more. And there's one thing, I was just having a discussion with somebody earlier on today who was asking about, how much TV I get to watch. I'm like, honestly, like I don't, because that's what we do for the channel. Yeah. So I reality baking shows and the like Love is Blind or like whatever Netflix like cheesy romance. Me and my fiance will watch those sometimes. So I don't go back and rewatch a lot of shows, and we watch really good content on this channel, but just given like that's what we do, we're always watching TV and movies. I don't go back and rewatch stuff. So sometimes having that like just higher level of appreciation just isn't an option because I don't have the time, or sometimes just not the motivation. But it's really interesting watching this a second time because I feel, again, like my appreciation for how well this is written, how well the nostalgia was delivered. Because the first time you're just in it, you're enjoying it. But this second time around, you're like, wow, like these guys, I mean, they really, really did it. And I get that it's I don't want to put this show on the same level as Cobra Kai, because Cobra Kai was, more comedy, action type, whatever. But it's very refreshing as a fan and as somebody our age, my age, to watch a show that's written and delivered by people who just get it.
Well, and to piggyback off that, just as you were saying it, what I really liked is one of the things I didn't think about that I complain about with so many series is where sometimes from episode to episode or season to season, characters will just act differently for no reason. You'd be like, oh, Rick Grimes would never do that. But in here, you're never saying, well, that's not like Steve. He would never do that. The characters stay consistent.
They stay consistent, but for a little bit of it, like they were young kids and now they're grown older.
They grow and develop.
So if they do have any differences from season to season, you get it because you're like, okay, they're
changing.
They're 2 years older. They're going through changes and they're, going from a child to an adult to, a teenager and stuff like that. They're going to have those changes. So at least if there is some quote unquote changes to their character, you expect it because, hey, you're going from, there's a big difference from being 12 years old to then 15, 16.
It's their core that I think that always stays the same of who they are. And that never changes because so often we see that with shows. You're like, why the hell is that character doing that? They would never do that.
Character a little different.
Yeah. So big shout out with that.
Yeah. And the last thing I'll say is, Diamond Dave and I watched this when it came out in May and then July of 2022. Obviously we're, over 3 years of content for the channel in between then. And this season for me of everything we've watched, we started doing, I think, TV and movie reactions in spring of 2021. So we were only a little over a year in when we did this. And 3 years later, I will put this show and especially this season right at the top of everything that we've watched, from a writing, from an acting, from a delivering nostalgia. And again, haven't watched as much content as we have in the last 3 years. It's not like I forgot about this series or I lowered it in, the hierarchy of everything we've watched, but a rewatch for this definitely reminds me like this is like peak television. And it really gets me excited, but also a little nervous about season 5, but it's coming. We're going to be here for it.
Complete faith.
You got to have faith.
Yet.
You got to have faith. All right. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying this as much as we have. I mean, they're re-enjoying it. I'm enjoying it for the first time. Well,
basically a first
feels
time.
like the first time.
Feels like
it was so epic, especially the ending with the Journey version, with the version of Journey separate ways.
I will say became a at bodybuilding competitions, that was like every third or fourth posing routine for the bodybuilders in the class.
I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do separate ways. The epic version.
It was the epic version, and all of a sudden, like, because I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, oh, this would make a cool routine, because that's how us meatheads think. You hear a song and you're like, oh wow, this would work. And
then all like sudden, Purple Rain, huh?
Everybody, I did post a Purple Rain. Everybody would start doing it. It was pretty cool.
All right. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that little story. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer. I'll catch you on the next one, pals.